Entertainment purposes only, we continue the morning series. Well, if you watched yesterday's video, I got the question that I knew I would get. Somebody said, why did you say church is behind enemy lines? And my writing is not about church at all. There's nothing to do with church. I write from the spiritual realm. I am in the present moment. And it's hard to say, but I'm going to try to explain it today. My longtime writers know I call it the ram in the thicket. The path will be provided. The way will be provided. Hang on. All right, so it's this book. So I call it The Bible Got You Stuck. The Bible Can Get You Out. What that means is Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, the graybeard created. They made it a masculine statement. It's not a masculine statement. The beginning is a matriarch, the matrix. It's feminine. It's the womb, Gaia, Mother, Earth. That's where it starts. And then the New Testament, Paul A-Scribed all the power to it. So can you see that? A-Scribed. All the power to it. We believe in the word instead of prescribing, prescription, prescribing ions, directing energy, not ascribing energy. We get sick because we believe in getting sick. The invisible germ. That's what the world's created on. They flip-flop the game. I call it the power of the pen. Why do my videos, people ask, why do you write all your stories? Because I have every, edition 1, I have every single story here. Edition 5, every single story. I own my stories. I own them. I'm on TikTok and they could pull my account at any time. They can steal my emotions that I have on this video. They can't steal my words. I own them. I'm prescribing my life into existence. Writing life into existence. The prayer and the answer. Ask great questions. Get great answers. The power of the pen. We ascribe all the power to this, and this marches us into the grave. Can you see that? You got to take back the present moment. This is all there is. This is it. This. That's it. Does that make any sense? That's how you get behind enemy lines. Let me flip the camera around. I'll show you real quick. My favorite teacher, do not heap up empty prayers. Do not heap up empty prayers. These are dead thoughts. Somebody already created that. It's a good tool, but you've got to create your own prayer. You are the prayer and the answer, the alignment. Life happens in divine order, in the order that you choose to believe it. Everything is in the mind. It just depends on how quickly you can believe it. So here we go. Here's a cheat code for you. The secret to life is taking interest in it. Enjoy the passage of time. That is happiness. I enjoy helping others. I enjoy writing stories. My goal, people that don't know me, that don't know my story, I don't get sick because I don't believe in getting sick. My goal, my story, is to make it to 90 years old without ever getting sick. And for some reason that fucking infuriates people, and all it is to prove we all can do it. So here's the cheat code. Heaven is spirit, earth is body. Right now, this way that it's set up with the invisible policies and the principles that I went over yesterday, the first substance is hidden, half seen, nature, womb, or half unseen. That you have to see the system. Remember, you have to see the system before you can fix the system. How you fix the system. The second substance, multiplying sperm or seed. This is the germination. Half unseen, thought, and emotion before half seen, action. Not the first, the way that's set up now, but you have to learn to see it before you can use it. And then, when you figure that out, the ram in the thicket will be provided every time. Life's a formula. Your life, the price of the vision, the power of the pen. You have to be fanatical, obsessed. 2, there will be major sacrifice. Innocent Isaac, something you do not want to give up, you will have to give up. But in the end, you get it back because you put in the work. Can you see it? So can you see it? Right here, look at this one. I am creating my future because I am locked into this very moment. I am dedicated to learning and self-awareness from here on out. Power of the pen. I am writing my own movie. I am the superhero. 2 Samuel, Spirit of the Lord. Here I am. Here I am. Confidence into experience. The half unseen into the seen. This is God's grace. I believe as your faith grows, God's faith grows in you, which grows trust in each other. My God can do anything, and God says, my good and faithful servant builds confidence, turns it into experience. Can you see that? The clues are here. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, but you have to understand how the wheel works. And the wheel works by them flip-flopping the energies. You have to understand, facts and faith have been hijacked. You are the fucking facts. You are the faith. You're the answer. But you've got to give yourself permission to be the answer. This life is what you make of it. All right, let's get to the story. Yesterday I read Move Forward in Life. Today we're going to do Inside Your Soul. I'm not going to do You Will Win. It's a little too personal. But this is the first substance is hidden. Half seen, nature, womb, half unseen. This is what I call 20 years in the past, 20 years in the future. Man-made religion preaches for hurry up and die. Devil's here with us. This is 20 years in the past. Half unseen, 20 years in the future. The reward when the game is over. I'm going to read it, and maybe you can get it. Maybe you'll understand where I talk about. I talk in code because I'm in the spiritual realm, so maybe you'll get it today. 20 years in the past, 20 years in the future. Never, ever in the present moment. Maybe you can see it. It's what I say. Maybe it'll click today. Enjoy Inside Your Soul.
Hey guys, Sean here. Got the story for today. Here we go. Inside Your Soul, 8/11/2022, 369 days sober. Praise you God. Today, thinking about cause and effect of your mind's thought process and how we get stuck in life, I have come to the verse in the Bible, Ecclesiastes 11:4. He who observes the wind will not sow, and he who regards the clouds will not reap. To me, that explains how I live my life before I open my eyes to God. I was always in the past, or I was always in the future. I was never in the present. You see, we get stuck looking at the wind of the past. My life is miserable. Look at all the mistakes I've made. I'm nothing but a mess up. Boom, 20 years goes by, and we have made no real progress because of the past. Or we are looking at the clouds and saying, it's going to rain. I know it. A storm is coming. I better stay inside where it's safe. And we have nothing to show for. Boom, 20 years goes by, and we are still in the house, worrying about the unknown of the future. But if you flip the thought process and forgive yourself of your past and muster up the courage to step off of the porch, you are giving yourself permission to sow and reap in the present moment and create the life you really want deep down inside your soul. Hashtag help each other. Thank you, God. Love you guys.
So I will end the video with this. You cannot heal where you got sick. All of this should start to make sense now. Negotiate as your life depends on it. The power of the pen. This isn't about money. The best way to help the poor is not be one of them. Success has to be planned and earned in advance. You were born to be a winner, but you must expect to win. This is my story. I asked to create an invention that will help millions of people for the betterment of life through universal law. The Nobel Peace Prize. Can you see my vision? If I can bring this into fruition, it's the best way to help people that don't believe. If I can prove that we can write life into existence, asking is making. Making or taking back your role as king or queen. The masculine provides. Write it. The feminine distributes. Can you see the flip-flop? Mother Earth? Can you see it? It's there. God's inside of you.